Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Hamza Ali Gilani. My enrollment number is 046. I will be representing social problems issues. Although Pakistan is rich in resources, but there are many problems faced by Pakistan since independence and has undergone a variety of crises. These issues could easily be solved, but due to the lack of attention from our government, these problems are rising day by day. Given below are some of the major social problems faced by Pakistan, which are highly neglected by our government. Number one is poverty. Poverty is a state of condition in which a person or community lacks the financial resources and essential for a minimum standards of living. Poverty means that the income level from employment is so low that basic human needs can't be met. Survey shows that poverty rate of Pakistan has increased 30% to 40% during the past 10 years. It means that about 40% of Pakistani population lack even the basic needs of life such as food, shelter, etc. Illiteracy. Unfortunately, about half of the Pakistani population is illiterate, and this rate is expected to increase a lot in future. Government should pay attention towards this issue because a country cannot progress without providing basic education to its people. Poor education rises in a negative precipitations. Health issues. Our country is facing severe health crisis. The rate of disease among poor families is increasing noticeably. Government should pay heed to his family threatening issues and build new hospitals and work for the betterment of the existing ones. The first step to resolve the issues is to create basic awareness of health and nutrition. Corruption. Corruption is a form of dishonesty or criminal offense undertaken by a person or organization entrusted with a position of authority to acquire illicit benefit or abuse power for one's private gain. Pakistan is suffering from a fatal problem known as corruption. Instead of eliminating this problem, our leaders itself are involved in it. We need to improve, we need to remove corruption from its root if we want our country to progress. Corruption should be investigated powerfully without favoritism. Pakistan rank is 117 to 117 out 180 countries in corruption. Life security. Today in Pakistan, there is no security of our lives. We continuously live under threat of getting killed in a blast by a target killer. While leaving the house, people are not sure whether they will return safely or not. Our rulers should make our country secure for a common man so that he lives his life peacefully. Justice. Unfortunately, Pakistan has a very poor judiciary system. It works on money. Wealthy people don't get caught even committing major crimes. However, the poor ones face punishments not because of their crimes but because of lack of money due to which they could not bribe the judiciary. Government should work on his because a country cannot survive without a fair judicial system. Human rights. Major parts of our country are rural, which most people are illiterate. These people don't know their rights. Especially women are deprived of their rights because of lack of awareness. Living in a country where not even basic rights are given to people sucks. Our rulers should make efforts to provide the basic human rights to all people. Unemployment. Unemployment is a term referring to individuals who are employable and actively seeking a job but are unable to find a job. Included in this group are those people in the workforce who are working but do not have an appropriate job. Unemployment is another problem in Pakistan which must be considered by the government. According to a survey, about 6% of our population is unemployed. Unemployment gives rise to other major problems such as illiteracy and poverty. Energy crisis. And other major problems in Pakistan is of load shedding. This situation is due to lack of electricity. So instead of building roads and flyovers, government should first build new dams and turbines for the generation of electricity. Refugees. A huge number of Afghan refugees are staying in Pakistan. They live in slums to have no jobs. This way they are increasing poverty and unemployment rate in our country. Government should provide these people with the opportunity to work and to involve in the betterment of the country. Also, the government should evaluate its political implications. Other social problems are gender inequality at work. In Pakistan, the number of working women is still very low, and women are paid only half of what their male counterparts earn. However, Pakistani companies might see more working women in the near future. According to a 2010 Higher Education Commission report, more than 42% of Pakistan 2.6 million high school students in 2010 were girls, up from 30% 18 years ago. In universities, women made up 47% of Pakistanis, 1.1 million university students, up from 23% in 1993. That, as per the recent educational changes in Pakistan, had made the situation a bit better than what it was before, but the government has to overcome the inequality issues which are still there in most of the regions of Pakistan. Inequality of education. In the Human Development Report, Pakistan is placed of 36th position for having just 49.9% educated population. Pakistan is an unequal society, and its inequality is perpetuated by the continued extent of high-fee private sector of education. According to Pakistan Education Statist 2014 to 2015, only 37% of students attend private schools. The rest go to the public schools. In Pakistan, the cost of education is another other determinant for parents to decide whether to send their children to government school, private schools, or no school. Educating a child in public school costs twice to society as would cost in private school. Despite increased enrollment and attendance, inequalities between the rich and poor still present, and the move towards universal primary education has resulted in more parents sending their children to private schools. Terrorism, the unlawful use of violence and unmediation, especially against civilians. It is a huge stumbling block for economic generation in Pakistan since 2002. Where are a war-torn country, the State Bank of Pakistan report 2016 says that war on terrorism has cost 118 billion. According to Global Terrorism Index 2016, out of 163 countries, Pakistan stands for worst state. This has long been a reason for Pakistan's negative international image, which has limited the foreign investment in the country. Wealth concentration. In Pakistan, wealth is concentrated among a few rich families. The rest of the population is dependent on them. Due to wealth concentration, around 35% people spend their lives under poverty line. According to multi multidimensional poverty index 2016, 39% population of Pakistan lives in poverty, which means that 4 out of 10 people in Pakistan lives in poverty. Poor health facilities. The public hospital depict bleak pictures where we find lack of proper medicines, beds, equipment, etc. Due to absence of basic health facilities, 170 women die from pregnancy every for every 1 lakh births. For every 1,000 babies for born, 66 die before their first birthday. In addition, approximately 44% children in Pakistan are stunted. Every day, due to malnutrition and poverty, children are dying in Thar. Tax evasion. Regressive tax system collects about 90% tax revenue from common men. Big corporation, landlord, businessmen, politicians do not pay their due to share of taxes. They earn lot of pay less tax. On the other hand, poor earns but are taxed more. Each year, billion rupee are invaded through tax havens. Established in foreign countries, the incidences of tax evasion have hampered Pakistan economic progress. Lack of governance. We lack good governance and poor facial policies. As the recent elected government, they have imposed the new policies as per their manifesto in their general elections of 2018, which causes the huge setback to the community who were living situation. Most worse was the breakdown of the COVID-19 in the country, which causes the lack of economical and health related sinkers in the country. Lack of implementation of law in Pakistan. Rule of law and due to process of law are two important terms. Both ensure proper functioning of the institution of a state-built society on sound structure of and footing and condemn service delivering at the doorsteps of the subject for a state, etc. Both also protect the citizens from justice and discrimination. The Constitution of Pakistan supports rule of law and due process of law, but unfortunately, the country has achieved little success to reap fruits of these legal term. Rule of law in Pakistan has been deteriorating day by day. There are various causes which contributed towards it. Some of them are discussed below. Corruption is one of the biggest problems of our country. Corruption may not be taken only in monetary terms, but receiving or giving any undue favor also falls under its definition. Corruption is rampant in our society. There are multiple agencies at federal and provincial levels which are mandated to bring corruption to an end. Persons who committed corruption have been awarded punishments, but corruption has increased manifold. Now it seems that a bribe may be claimed people has a right through law of the law. Land does not permit it. Here my presentation comes to an end. Thank you, sir.